What's up, YouTube? Good morning. It's a beautiful day out here in Bossier City. It's about 75 degrees, clear skies. Alright, you hear that chicken sound? That's a misfire happening. I couldn't figure out what it was, but then I found out it was one of my spark plug wire that was burnt up because of the headers. Alright, so for today's project, this happened again. Yep, it's one of my spark plug wires burned up because my header's right there. See, I got it wrapped on that side, but it still, for some reason, kept burning. This is my second time replacing it. So I was like, all right, I finally gave up. So I got these. These are some new spark plug wires I got from Speed Engineering. They're their own brand. I got my headers from Speed Engineering, and I should have got these at the time when I first put on my headers about 8 months ago, but better late than never, right? So this is what's gonna be today's project. Hopefully these work good. The shipping is pretty fast on these. I ordered these on Friday evening, and I got them Monday evening. So and they were shipped to USPS, so it's 2-day priority mail. Anyways, I like these. These are supposed to be angled, so if you look at the factory compared to that, these are supposed to be angled more so that they fit perfectly up inside of the headers, so it'll give you enough clearance. So we're gonna see. Yeah, I got tired of this, man. This is my second one I replaced. So the factory was on there. The factory one burned up, I say about 3 weeks ago. It finally burned up after 8 months of pulling the headers. So I replaced this, got this for about 20 bucks, replaced it, but it still happened 3 weeks later. So these spark plug wires I got from Speed Engineering, I think they're $59.99. These are the 10-inch. The $59.99 plus tax. I ended up paying about, I think, $67 for it, and I got them within 2 days. So I'm gonna check these out. I'm about to install these and see how good they work up in there. I like the red on them though, because you see I got all the red on my car, so this is gonna be a good little color combination. Fit good on my engine bay. All right, let's get down to the install. All right, don't mind the dirty engine bay. My car's been sitting for a couple weeks, so I haven't cleaned it. But the first part of this install for me, since I got this catch can right here, I'm gonna have to remove it. Just loosen up these 13mm bolts and then move it out of the way. Last time I took this, I took them out. I took this valve cover off. Now you can take it off to make it easier for you. You can see that you gotta have to get down up in there. So you can take it off if you want, just to make it easier. Now if you're gonna take that off, you first have to remove this. It's just a little clip and you just pop it out. And you got 2 bolts right there. Got one right here. And you got one right there. There's 2 bolts right there. See one right there. Another one back there. That one's kind of hard to get to. You have to raise this little lip up a little bit. But the size on those is, this one just gonna focus. Or it's supposed to be T25. T25. That's what the size is to take those 2 nuts out. Same thing on the other side. Same thing over here. This one's kind of easier to get to. You got one right there, and you got another one right here. And those, you take those off. But I mean, I'm gonna try to do this without removing the valve covers and see how it goes. But if I have to, then so be it. Once I removed this, I was able to get enough clearance. I could reach all of them, so I don't need to take the valve cover off. So you might not need to take your valve cover off to get to them spark plug wires. Also, just to give you a little comparison, I got one of them out, but look at the difference. Difference within the width. So you can see the Speed Engineering ones are a little thicker, and just the way it's angled. Let me take this. Oh yeah, you see how these speed engineer ones are kind of at an angle to give you more clearance. The factory is just straight, and the factory ones are also just a little longer than the speed engineering. These, I think these are, like I said, these are the 10 inches that I bought from Speed Engineering. 2 of them on, so you can see it's a lot more clearance between that. Just the way they're angled. Install is pretty easy. Got some dielectric grease in there. Just make sure you put it on. You just get a little Q-tip, wrap it around the rubber boot inside. Don't let it touch the metal. Pop sync the both on. Just you hear that the clunk? That's it. Snapped in place. So I got one more left on this side, and I gotta do the other side. But so the install is pretty simple. So the driver's side is completely done. That red sticks out. Oh, it's nice. Probably could remove that little header wrap from right there now. Anyways, but yeah, driver's side is done. I didn't have to move the valve cover. Only if you have a catch can, you just gotta get it out of the way. But other than that, it's pretty simple. So I ran into it's a little problem on the passenger side. These front two a little tight for me to pull out. So I'm just gonna take the valve cover off just to make it easier. I mean, if you can get it out, go ahead, but I think because I wrapped this out of the header, you can see it's just squeezing on it, so it's kind of hard to pull out. So I'm just gonna take the valve cover off just to make it easier on myself. Again, if you could take it off without taking the valve cover off, by all means, but these two are giving me a problem, so I'm gonna see if I get some more clearance while I take this valve cover off. All right, so all of them are in now. All of them. Not gonna lie to y'all. I told you I'll take this valve cover off. It's gonna be easy. Definitely do that. This one that was giving me problems, these two gave me problems. So this one, after I put some glove on, I was able to pull it out. It's good. This one, however, I pull it out, but getting it back in, pain in the ass. So I definitely had to take the valve cover off. And I had to even loosen up my oil dipstick just to move it out of the way a little bit to get some space. So definitely, if you got the Speed Engineering headers, or any type of headers really, you might want to take your valve cover off before you take this side. All in all, everything's back together. About to start it up and see how she goes. Everything's all installed back together and put back together. Gotta clean my car. It's a little dirty. Alright, as you can see, everything's back together. All the connections are, tight. The wire's looking good. That red sticking out nice. I like it. Alright, let's check out the back and see ticking sound. As you can hear, that ticking sound went away. Neither side of the exhaust is no more ticking. So the spark plug wires did its job. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram.